Guten Erev Shabbos, a good Friday to everyone. Hope you are doing well. There's a quote from Dr. Seuss that unslumping yourself is not easily done. Sometimes we enter into a slump. Our mood is not great. We perhaps don't value ourselves, life, the world. That's a slump. So Dr. Seuss is teaching us that to unslump yourself, it's not easy. Perhaps he's teaching us that you have to reach out to others, turn to others for assistance to get you out of the slump. A valid point indeed, but from this week's parsha we could learn another way of getting out of that slump, from that low that we feel at times. In the plague of Choshech, of darkness in Egypt, the Torah tells us that regarding the Egyptians, Lo ra'u ish et achiv, they did not see one another. Velo kamu ish mitachtav, they could not arise. That's what was taking place for the Egyptians. That was darkness. And commentators note that darkness is when you don't see your fellow, when you don't see what your fellow needs, when you don't see him as a person. That is darkness. But as a result, the Torah tells us, Lo kamu ish mitachtav. A person cannot get up from things that pull him down when he doesn't see his fellow. And for us, the Jewish people, we had light at that time. And you know how we experience light? By experiencing the opposite of that darkness. Seeing our fellow. Seeing what our fellow needs, right? Being in tune that if another person needs a kind word, needs some assistance, needs that boost, I'm going to be there for them. When the person is ro'eh et achiv, when you see what another person needs, the result is also going to be, again, the opposite. We'll be able to become mitachtav, we can arise. When a person's in a slump, yes, we could get some guidance from Dr. Seuss, and perhaps reach out to others. But another thing we could do is reach out to assist others, not to turn to them and ask them for help, which no doubt has its place. But if we roll up our sleeves and do our part in connecting to others and assisting them, that is how we are going to get out of that slump. That will lift us. When we merit again to have that ability to interact with others, and you walk into a simcha, you walk into a kiddush and shul, if your goal is, what could I say today to uplift the spirit of others? What can I do? What stories could I share? Or what compliments could I give? In what way can I make a contribution to make the other person's life better? To see my achiv, to see my brothers and sisters. When I take that approach, there's no doubt that you walk away with a feeling, I've achieved something. That is what gives you that lift. And that is how you get out of that slump. That's the Jewish way of experiencing light. And may we merit again to have that light. But even during these difficult times, there's no doubt that we could see what others need. It's a phone call, it's an email, it's a kind word. And then we're not just doing good for them, we are doing good for ourselves as well. It should be a wonderful Shabbos. All the best. Bye-bye.